Well, there we go. Okay. Wood mulch is too close to the structure. That's conducive to wood destroying insects. It's too soon for termites. Coming along here, anytime you have your windows and doors, we have our fenestrations, we have lintels, metal lintels that hold the brickwork up. We disrupted the drainage plane, so now we need weep holes. That's a good thing. All right, our doorbell button has been sealed. We've got protective covers for our electric receptacle outlets. We've got sealant around our sconces, our luminary carriage-like sconces. Yeah, we do. A tree shouldn't be closer than 25 feet to a residential structure, so that way you can allow for root growth, branches. Coming on along, I'm probably going to have a separate video for this. I know I got a separate image, but our driveway is cracked up over here. This needs to be sealed and filled. They'll put a binding epoxy in there, put some more concrete, patch it up. We can see our rebar is starting to rust. That'll make it weaker. Rust doesn't make it stronger. When it rusts, it expands. When it expands, it cracks your sidewalk. So it's getting weaker while it's cracking your concrete. Moving on, in and in and in. We're in here. It's kind of unusual. We're used to seeing our drain pipes that are recessed a little bit. We're not used to seeing them peek out. It was just the planning was how shall I say? It was the planning's a little it's unfortunate. There's some unfortunate planning right there, but technically, you know, besides it doesn't look very professional, I don't think it's going to affect your structure. So moving on along and coming around. When you see these, you know that you got a pest control system that has to be maintained, by the way, and that's for conventional pests. Okay, that's not for termites. It's not even for spiders. It's for, you know, ants and roaches and stuff like that. Moving on along. This is the drainage on this side. Our drainage is okay for us, and it's kind of like, it's premature to tell what it's going to look like over here. I hope they do this yard better than they did your yard. I do. That's what I hope. Moving on along. Is a poblano pepper. This is the drain for the upstairs laundry clothes washer safety tray. So you see this leaking, you know that your clothes washer is leaking. This is the drain for your water heater. It's supposed to terminate between 3 and 6 inches from the ground. That's fine. This is the flue for your water heater, your exhaust flue. Now I got a little bit of an issue with this because of the way the design of the pipe, and I'm going to speak to that in a little bit. But the last thing you want is big rust stains going down your wall, right? Well, maybe not the last thing you want, but it's certainly not the first thing you would ever want is to see the rust stains going down like this. Now we're going to go ahead. Why not? No, I'm going to save you. You got a problem. Moving on along. I can use this gate because the drain is so bad on the other side. This is your lawn sprinkler weather sensor, and it's supposed to sit straight up. I tried it, you know, it's easier for me just to move it than it would be to right it up. But I'm not bashful. I'm gonna right it up. Your rain gutter does not discharge water far enough away from the structure. It's supposed to take it at least 6 feet away. And it's not supposed to take water to a nuisance area. They don't have good drainage over here. Your water goes over this hill and goes over there. No, that's a code violation. Your water should not be a nuisance. So we've got our planning is not adequate in regard to grading and drainage around the structure. And that's not unusual. That's not unusual, but it is inadequate. Okay. I'm moving on along. The backyard as well looks pretty good. I've spoken to the retaining wall a couple times. If it's farther from the house than twice its height, it does not affect my inspection, but it is your property. These are the plumbing vents, okay, the clean outs for the primary bathroom area, and we are missing our clean out caps. And then I don't know what the solution for this is, but I'm just going to tell you the water is going to run off of this patio cover, which I like. I'd want one of those. And it's going to splash on your sidewalk, on your, on your patio. And when it splashes back, and we're going to get more water over here than we normally would. And our door seal, our door gasket right there, is warped and distorted, and so that's going to leak some air. Okay, and then I've got another. This is another video where we spoke to this a little bit. Okay, on around and around and around, we've got continuous soffit vents. Okay, so I'm going to be looking for continuous soffit vent baffles in the attic. That's what I'm going to be looking for. While I'm looking in the attic, let's just back over here a little bit and just kind of take it all in, you know? Let's just take it all in. Okay, so we got it over here and over here. You know what I'm not seeing? I am not seeing a roof exhaust vent. Oh, I see some over here. Okay, so I've got a camera pole, and we've got more information that's going to be made available to us. And I should be able to see it in the attic as well. I should be able to see it in the attic. But I was looking for some attic soffit vents. Attic exhaust vents. Because the soffit vents around the perimeter of your soffit, it's over here where we got, by the way, where we got the mouse holder, if you remember. In the other video, the other exterior video, I don't know when it stopped exactly. But I was speaking to that window right over there. And the air conditioning drain, okay, the evaporator coil, secondary emergency drain goes over the window so you can see it, and there's a hole right next to it about the size of a mouse, and I kind of spoke to that in the first video. And this drainage, you need boots. You need boots for that. Oh, mosquito bit me. Oh, another one. Another mosquitoes.